Welcome back, trainers, and in this video we're going to be going over several bits of information, some data mined and some put out by Niantic. And this is going to be exciting. I'm also going to be putting in my 2 cents as to what these rewards could be for potentially the battle pass. We'll go over all of that. So let's go ahead and see what we have going on here. Special research codes via Pokemon Go Twitch stream. So you're going to have to be claiming these in the Twitch chat. So when they're going live for the Worlds, you're going to see them post codes in there and you're just going to have to simply get it and claim it. It's not like if somebody else claims it, you can't. It's going to be unlimited amounts of claims for a specific time because they are going to be timing it. We're going to be going over all of that. If you do enjoy these news videos, make sure you give it a thumbs up. I really do appreciate that. All right, so trainers that do redeem the code during the Worlds in the chat for the specific time frame will get a special time research in which you're going to be able to go down 3 paths. We're going to go over those teams here in a minute. Galarian Stunfisk, Drapion, or Jellicent. So let's see what we have going on here. All right, and there's a few things that I have to talk about. Option 1, Ariados, Pelipper, and Galarian Stunfisk. These are teams based off of people. Team 3, I'm pretty sure I've made that like 7 times. All right. Team 2 is going to be Skarmory, Swampert, and Drapion. Team 3 is going to be Talonflame, the best and one and only Venusaur, and then Jellicent. So you can potentially find them shiny. Which ones? Galarian Stunfisk, Skarmory, and Venusaur. 1 from each one. Now, okay, yeah. These are great teams and all. Team 1, you can just make that. Team 2, you're going to need an Elite TM or at least have the Community Day move on Swampert. And then Team 3, you're going to have 2 Community Day moves. 1 for the Talonflame and then the Venusaur. Niantic, I hope you're listening because there's still time to make sure that you don't screw this up like you do everything else. And that is going to be, let us collect these with their Community Day moves. I mean, if they don't, then what's the point? Like, yay, I got a Venusaur. Okay, use an Elite TM on it. What's the point? Like, sure, yeah, those are great teams. Yeah, we already all know. But what's the point if we're catching them and then it's like, yeah, we're going to give you the option to make a team, but you're going to have to use an Elite TM. All right, moving on to the next bit. How to obtain and redeem the code? Well, I got a Twitch chat up here. I just recorded some random thing. And it just moves. You just simply collect it. Like I said, if you're like, oh no, somebody else might have collected it before me, like it's no problem, but they do tell you that it is going to be timed. So these codes will only be redeemable for 1 hour after they are shared. So you better get on it. Okay, so here I am letting you know. All right, moving on here. So it looks like they're also going to be distributing the code via social media too. So just make sure you're on it when this is all going down and you should be fine. Now taking a look at some data mined information here for the Battle Pass. Now you can go ahead and take a look. There's really not too much information regarding this, but something that I personally am going to insert into this is I hope we see something along the lines of bottle caps. Now, if you're not familiar with the main series games, what bottle caps do are going to increase your IVs. And, well, if you play Pokemon Go, I'm pretty sure you're quite familiar with that, even if you're not familiar with the main series games. IVs are going to help your Pokemon stats. We already all know this. We all have those 98s, that 1 point off. Wouldn't it be amazing if they introduced these kind of like Elite TMs, making them rare, but also allowing you to increase your IVs, and not to the point where it's going to be ridiculously easy to get them. It's going to take time, possibly a couple per season, or some sort of research task along the line, maybe paid, maybe a subscription. Now, when it comes to the Pokemon that we're going to be getting from this special research that we're going to claim through codes that are going to be very limited, so make sure you get those. The Pokemon that we're collecting that they're promoting, the ones that do have Community Day moves, I'm going to tell you, don't waste your Elite or Quick TM. Quick TM for the Talonflame because of its quick move, and then the Elite TM for Swampert and for Venusaur. And the reason being is because we're going to be getting an event soon that we did go over that is going to allow you to evolve certain Pokemon, one being Talonflame, also Gengar, Metagross, but not Venusaur is not included. Also Swampert is not included, I believe. But if it's your choice. If you catch a Venusaur with great IVs and you want Frenzy Plant for the Ultra League, I guess go ahead. But I'm pretty sure you're going to be catching better Bulbasaurs with lower attack that you can use an Elite TM on. If anything, just wait until we can evolve it again one day. But I'm just giving you the heads up. You do whatever you want to do with your items, but don't get too hasty and use an Elite TM. But honestly, I don't think you need me to tell you that, right? So they're going to be getting us Pokemon. Will they have Community Day moves? Who knows? Now, going over some more stuff regarding the subscription, and we'll talk about bottle caps here in a minute and look at some of the Pokemon that I would love to increase their IVs for if that was introduced. So the Battle Pass, we don't have too much details as to what we're going to be getting out of it, but I would like to see potentially older poses from other seasons for hitting Legend available in there. Now, if you're a Legend and you got those and you're like, well, that's going to make them not exclusive anymore. Well, Go Battle League is broken. This game has no credibility whatsoever. Reaching goals, unfortunately, really means little to nothing. And that's pretty much it. Okay? I'm not trying to belittle your accomplishments because I have Legend poses too. It's no big deal. When you pick one team and you pick meta all the time, you get to Legend. It's not that difficult. Okay? I mean, it's a challenge, okay? But consistency is pretty much key when it comes down to getting Legend. So, poses, clothes, who knows? Maybe they'll have introducing some newer items that are just going to be straight up premium and specific to the battle passes and have nothing to do with past clothes or poses. But I know a lot of people enjoy seeing that. I personally did miss out on a couple of outfits that I would have loved to gotten. One is going to, I think it was Trainer Blue, pretty much Gary, right? Would like that pose. I would like those clothes. That's the only one that I really want the most, to be honest with you. I got every other pose, all the other outfits that I actually want, and I'm good to go. I understand that's belittling the achievement of people reaching Legend. I'm just throwing out ideas and concepts. I'm not saying, we need it. But that's something that we could potentially be seeing in the future here. I'm walking my 100 Happiny so I can power this Blissey up to 100 and drop it in gyms and annoy the heck out of people for sure. Now, taking a look at some of the Pokemon that I would love to use bottle caps on, tell me what you think about that theory. Would it be pretty cool if they introduced them in the future? I got this 98 Mewtwo, that's 50. I have this 50 Dialga. I mean, they're all just 1 point off, and it's usually in the HP, which makes no difference at all. Quite literally, it makes no difference. This Giratina would be great. The Shadow Mewtwo. Well, yeah, Shadow Mewtwo would be amazing too. Increase the IVs with bottle caps. But Shadow Lugia. As you can see, plenty of stuff. This Melmetal here. So yeah, it would be a fun concept if they did introduce it. Oof, that Salamence really needs a fixing, huh? But I don't know, folks. Seems pretty cool. Seems like a fun idea here as far as redeeming the codes. So just make sure you're up on it. I did leave those times there. I'm sure you're going to get 1,000 notifications from social media as well as your in-game. If you did enjoy this video, give it a thumbs up for the news videos. Thank you for watching, and I'll be catching you all next time. Take care.
Hey! So you're finally here! Fantastic!